I'm sorry. I had problems connecting, but I'm finally here. How's everybody doing? Hi, Juanson. Hello, my beautiful Lilith. It is nice to see you, sweeties.
Sorry, I had problems
Beautiful Julie, you should be somewhere around also. So, hello, my love. I'm just going to go into PayPal and I'm going to go and validate something. So, how is everybody doing today? And I'm kind of confused because we were here yesterday. I think we're Monday, so I'm gonna say how was your weekend? Yeah. All right. And are you ready for All Hallows Eve? That will be popping upon for us. So okay, here we go. Let me just do this. Let me go do that. And voila. So I am going to start this on off over here with our beautiful Julie. So let me just go see if I do have your questions, my love. And here we go. I've got you. I'm just going to go and get the questions. So I am going to start this on off here with our beautiful Julie. So let me just go see if I do have your questions, my love. Qu'est-ce que tu veux, Raphaël? I've got you. Va t'excuser à Evelyne. I'm just going to go and get the questions. Non, va t'excuser. Okay. Je travaille, Raphaël. Ça. Qu'est-ce que tu veux, Raphaël? Merci. Close my door, Raphaël. Non, va t'excuser. Alright, I guess I'll close my door myself. Hi, sweeties. There's what? There's what? What is that? There's an echo? Do you want to check your audio? Normally it should be okay, but hey, let me go. I'm going to disconnect and reconnect. Or wait, maybe this is what I'll do. Hold on. Let's do that like that. Is that better? Let me know. Is it better? Sometimes it's weird. Like I do nothing with it and it's always the same things, but sometimes it's really strange. Let me know if it's better. If it's not better, I'll disconnect and I'll just kind of reconnect all together. Is that better? I'll wait for your answer before giving you your answers, okay? Sometimes it's weird. So just a second, sweetie. With it, and it's always the same things, but sometimes it's really strange. Still an echo. Okay, hold on. Just kind of reconnect together. I'll wait for your answer before giving you your answers, okay? Still an echo. Okay, hold on. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to come back like that. Still an echo. Okay. Est-ce que tu t'es excusé? Est-ce que je demande à Evelyne? Evelyne?
Ouais.
Est-ce que Raphaël s'est excusé?
Ouais. Ben, j'avais dit, je vais pas revenir.
Alors, si je t'entends une autre fois, Raphaël, il part pour 48 heures. Là, tout le monde, on sort, s'il vous plaît. All right. I had possession of a phone that was not mine. Hi, Justin now. Okay. How is this? That I have disconnected the auto, reconnected, disconnected the live, reconnected the live, everything. Ton téléphone est là-bas, Raphaël, s'il vous plaît. Adios, amigos. Better. All right. Okay. So I'll take better. Better is good. There's no echo. So here we go for our beautiful Julie. All right. Okay. So but there's still an echo. I don't know. I couldn't say. I'm gonna say it's not my fault. I've disconnected, reconnected. I've done everything that I possibly can. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say it's not my fault. I give up for tonight. That's just my vibe. Actually, there's nothing more I can do about it. I'm going to say it's probably a technical issue that I cannot resolve onto my own. So let's go see what we've got. So my beautiful Julie, here we go. Alrighty. Let's go over here. about any black juju or any unwanted energy. We're going to start off with that one.
Let's go over here.
And I'm glad that things are starting to sync up a little bit better for you. So between body and spirit and everything seems to be syncing up. Everything seems pardon me. Everything seems to be putting itself into the right place. And you're slowly going to release yourself of that exhaustion altogether. Pardon me again. All right. So I know that you've done a lot energetically. It's normal that your body needs, a little bit of that reset. And we've got this. By the way, the moon. I know we're not at a full moon. I know we're not a new moon. We're somewhere into the in-between. But the moon is absolutely gorgeous tonight. Anyways, where I live, it's gorgeous. It was out. It was shining. It was beautiful. It was everything from here and above. So beautiful energy emanating from this moon tonight. I don't. When we're talking about if there is anything that is black type of juju, anything that I don't see anything malicious. I don't see anything black around you at this moment. So I'm going to say what you're feeling and what you were feeling last night seems to be a little bit more of like an energetic, if you will, static. So the kind that happens when you're tired, when you're emotionally drained, or when sometimes your planetary energy shifts are really, really, really quite strong. So I'm going to say I do feel like Mike did receive your energy, but I feel like it came through softer because your own vibration was a little bit into that recovery mode. So I want you to think of it a little bit. The best way that I could put this out for you is a little bit like a radio signal. I want you to think of it a little so it's not blocked. It's a little fuzzy. Or if you prefer, think about me right here, right now. It's not completely clear because there is an echo, but I'm still there. So it's about clearing the energy with, I'm going to say, white light visualization. You could also burn a small piece of paper or bay leaf for protection tonight, and that could help to kind of rebalance your frequency altogether. For protection tonight, and that could help to kind of rebalance your frequency altogether. As for a past life with your sweet dog Snoop, such a cute little name. As for a past life, all right, here we go. Your sweet dog Snoop, such a cute little name. All right, here we go. All right, sweetie, there is definitely like a soul connection that is there. All right, sweetie. I feel like there's a past life where you and Snoop shared. It's like a nomadic kind of a lifestyle, almost like travelers or protections of nature. He wasn't a dog into that life, but more of a guardian spirit who took, if you will, physical form. He wasn't a dog into that life. That time to kind of stay close to you. So I feel like that deep sense of comfort that you always felt with him comes from many, many lifetimes of loyalty and unconditional love. And his soul watches over you, and, which might, I feel is why he actually did appear into your dreams. So to reassure you, of your stability and peace as you move into the next phase, my love. Of your stability and peace as you move into the next phase, my love. Now, what's actually clicking for Mike at this moment? I feel like his connecting emotion is with logic for the first time into this connection altogether. Like before, his heart was saying yes, but his mind was unsure how it actually all kind of fit on in. Like the timing, the responsibilities, the future planning. But I feel like now he's realizing that building the stability, it doesn't mean losing passion. So he's starting to understand that a grounded relationship with you can still be very, very deeply romantic, and it can still be very inspiring. So this click, if you will, is huge because it's him maturing emotionally. It's him learning how to nurture love while basically, I'm going to say, maintaining a certain balance. So you can definitely expect more, and you can expect him to express himself more consistently, but really through those small gestures. And I feel like those small little movements and gestures are going to bring upon more reliability and more long-term intent altogether. Are going to bring upon more reliability and more long-term intent altogether. No, he was not an old grumpy man. No, he was not. No, he was not. Yeah. No. Somewhat of your guard, somewhat of a little bit like of a guardian angel. Yeah, a guard. I will say a guard. Yes. Somewhat of a little bit like of a guardian angel. So now his heart is starting to align along with his brain. Absolutely. Now, was he a grumpy old man into his past life? No, he was not. Absolutely. Do you feel like he fits into the grumpy old man kind of an energy? Oh, he was a grumpy dog, as a dog that you know. Okay, I was wondering, where the heck does the grumpiness go? Oh, he was a grumpy dog, as a dog that you know. Okay, I was wondering, no, he was not. No, when we come on back through different forms, it's really a new life, it's a new experience, and it's new vibes, it's new energies, it's new personalities that pass on through to go and get us to learn the lessons, pass through the experiences that are necessary to move upon and kind of level on up. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. No, I'm not seeing that. Oh my God, that is hilarious. No, I know. He just didn't give a shit, right? I know. My dog is the same way. It doesn't give a crap. Honestly. Oh, sweet Lord. I know. They're like, there's so much attitude. Whatever it is they do, they just think I couldn't do it. Just, you know, you're like their little slave and do a certain way. Oh my God. I'm gonna go and see over here our beautiful Mimi. So Mimi, you're gonna be on up next. Just hold on 1 second. Let's go see for a beautiful Mimi. All right. So let's go see for a beautiful Mimi. All right. So I did have fun with my kids, my beautiful Mimi. We're gonna put Mimi at Mimi. Rest on up, my beautiful Julie, sweetie. Mimi's gonna be at 12:30. And yes, no, I did, my beautiful Mimi, have a good time with my kids. It was nice, it was fun. My son's actual birthday is tomorrow, however, so since we already did the party with us and with friends, tomorrow's a school day, so yeah, we're going to keep it on the down low. We're going to go to the trampoline park because he loves that place, and we're going to go to eat at his favorite restaurant after. But he has another birthday this weekend along with Halloween, but at his dad's. So hey, it is what it is. If it can make the experience better, it's all good. What can I say? So yeah, we're still partying on because that's what we do. You asked AL to tell CH about. Okay, hold on. We're getting to scramble mode. Okay, let me just read correctly, and I'm going to come and answer you, sweetie. And I hope that your weekend was good, by the way. Okay. And here we go. And I'm not even sure. I think we're changing back time this weekend. I think we are. I think it is. I think it's happening this weekend. Yeah. We fall back, I believe. Well, Juanson doesn't, but everybody else does. Juanson's in a very smart area where they don't do that. Okay, so hold on. So about CH and AL, we're gonna start off right there. We have our Strength. We have our Four of Pentacles. We got our Devil. We have our Three of Cups, and we also have our Justice. About CH and AL. CH did notice that little moment, but I feel like her thoughts were more along the lines of curiosity rather than something that would be frustration or anger. I feel like she was momentarily kind of caught off guard, if you will, that you knew that information, and it made her realize you're more aware of things than what she actually expected. So I feel like deep down, CH actually expects that you're going to stay within your boundaries, even if she doesn't show it well. So I feel like AL's energy feels like it's a little bit neutral, but kind of slightly careless. Now, she didn't mean to sabotage, if you will, you in any kind of way, but she does tend to kind of blurt out details without necessarily realizing how it's actually going to affect anybody else. So I feel like overall, CH sees you as dependable, sees you as very cautious, though a part of her kind of feels like there's a little bit of feeling kind of threatened by your quiet competence. So, yeah. About the in charge altogether. I feel like this person actually likes how humble and how respectful you are, even if this person does kind of tease you a little bit. The smirk wasn't meant to belittle you. It was more this person's way of testing how much confidence you have into yourself. So I feel like this person sees that you're careful with the hierarchy, but he also kind of senses that you're capable of much more than what you're actually showing. So in his mind, he's thinking she plays small, but she's actually really, really quite strong. So I feel like he appreciates your calm, the polite approach, and kind of finds you, if you will, easy to work with. So he just kind of wishes that you would actually believe into your own authority a little bit more. As for Monsieur Harry, Mr. Harry, what is happening? All right. I feel like Mr. Harry has been a little bit quieter lately. Like his energy feels like it's reflective, like he's looking at the past and kind of wondering what could have been. So yes, he still misses you at times, especially during those quiet moments, but I also feel like there's warmth. I feel like there's nostalgia when he does think of you. So I'm going to say there's also a feeling that he doesn't know how to step forward. So for the moment, the connection feels like it's paused rather than something that has completely ended. So Spirit is saying at the bond, it hasn't faded for, but both of you are there. You're both learning lessons about independence and also about timing. So the energy between the both of you is something that is calm, but something that is also very tender. So it's not gone. It's just a little bit kind of resting. So basically, I'm going to say that the energy around you at this moment is one that has a lot of self-realization. People are noticing you more than what they say, even the ones who kind of seem a little bit more challenging, like CH would be. But I feel like Spirit is reminding you, yourself, to trust your quiet strength, my beautiful love, and really just not to doubt your worth, because you're glowing into your own beautiful ways, into your own subtle ways, if you will, and that is probably the most powerful way that you can do so. So my sweetie pie, I'm getting over here this into the messages. Oh, sweet Lord, that one just went flying. We do, however, need some space at this moment. We do have a lot of desire for you. There's somebody else, but we do already know that. Trying to let you know that we really could be quite good for you, and letting you know that we do miss you. Wondering if you're missing us also. So Mimi, stay strong, glow into your beautiful light, sweetie, and just don't let go. Do not measure your worth upon what other people will see or give as a reflection. All right? So, just one moment. Here we go. Hey, Stephanie, sweetie, and hello, Monica. It is nice to see you, sweetie. Absolutely, my love.
Je pense que j'ai compris pourquoi il n'y a pas de 10 dedans. Parce que le deuxième aussi, il n'y en avait pas dedans. Il faut insérer un code.
Well, you could.
C'est une très bonne question, c'est ce que je m'en vais checker.
Merci. C'est stupide. All right, here we go. Hi, Stephanie, sweetie. Here we go. Hi, Shakira. How are you doing, my beautiful love? How are you, sweetie? Yeah, I gave up onto it. I gave up onto the stupid echo. I did everything I could. Oh, now the camera's frozen. Ah! Okay, hold on. My gosh, how many technical difficulties are we going to have tonight? Okay, let me deactivate this. Let me reactivate that. Let's go over here. And yeah, let's deactivate. Let's reactivate. Let's go back over here. I see some hands. Okay. As for the audio, let me try something else before I go see Stephanie that I have not yet done.
Hi, Stephanie. Here we go.
Let's go into settings.
Shakira.
Just give me 1 second. I don't know why it does that sometimes. I don't know. I don't know why. Why? Okay, audio. We've got our snowball, which is perfect, which is exactly where it needs to be. Everything is exactly where it needs to be, my sweetie pies, so I don't know what to say. Look, I can put it as default. Let me know if this is any better. I don't know. I played around. I did really weird stuff. If it's weird, let me know. I don't know. Maybe it's worse. Alrighty, we are going to go and see over here, beautiful Stephanie. What are you sending me? I don't want to hear it once. And you're going to tell me it's worse or something, or it's the same, aren't you? 22:30 is going to be for Stephanie. And Monica is going to be on up next. Okay, hold on. Oh, good. Don't do nothing to it. I don't know. Now is it still good or it's awful? Okay, now it's good? Okay, thank God. Now read it. Read it. What? Does anybody know if the wait list is long for now? No, it's like 2 minutes, Shakira. I don't know. You tell me not to do anything, that it's good. Yeah, it's good. I'm not touching nothing anymore, but it's too late. I already did all the stuff. All right, so Stephanie, so why did Jay hesitate to add you to his social media pages? Let's go see. All right. La, 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 la. And this is for our beautiful Stephanie. Okie dokie. Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody, for supporting my very awful, disconnected, weird voice. Now, which apparently is better, so it's all good. So, Stephanie, why did Jay actually hesitate to add you on social media? We're going to go and look at that at this moment right away. Okie dokie, sweetie pie. What do we have for you? All right, my love. I feel like Jay hesitated to add you on social media because deep down, I feel like he's overthinking how it might look and what kind of message it actually sends on through. So I feel like there's a mix of curiosity, but also caution into his energy. So he wants that connection, but I feel like he's afraid that it could reopen emotions that he's still kind of trying to understand. So I'm going to say part of him is worried that if he actually adds you, it might seem like he's making a statement and he's not ready to explain, or that could actually lead to a conversation that he doesn't feel emotionally prepared for just yet. So it's another layer here into his pride. He doesn't want to look like he is chasing or that he is fully moved on. So even though your energy is still lingering very strongly into his thoughts, that's the position that he's taking for the moment. So it's not that he doesn't want you there. It's that he's holding back onto that emotional self-protection because, yes, he's watching, quietly wondering if or when it would feel natural to kind of reconnect again. So that's what I'm going to say. A lot of overthinking, basically, and not being quite ready to actually do and make that movement. I am going to go and see. I did have some notification over here popping on through. Beautiful Love Shine is into the house. Thank you, sweetie pie. Love Shine, you can post your questions if you want to. I'm going to go and see Monica, and then Love Shine is going to be on up next. Why he did not add you on Snapchat into the very beginning. Yeah, I'm going on through, my beautiful love. Let's go see why he did not add you on through. Again, I'm not going to say that if it's at the beginning that it is a question of overthinking. Here we go. Here. Let's go see. All right, sweetie. The reason why he never actually added you onto that platform, I feel, has different kind of layers. It's not about rejection, but it's more about hesitation rooted in how he actually manages the emotional closeness. Now, if we're talking about that type of platform, unlike other platforms, that one is more instant. It's more raw. It's more here. It's more real. It shows when somebody's active, when they view things, when they're paying attention. So that level of I need to kind of do something right here, right now. So immediacy, if you will, makes him feel vulnerable. And he likes to kind of keep a little bit of that emotional distance where he can quietly observe rather than actually just being seen watching. So his energy shows that there's pride, but there's also avoidance. So he's also telling himself, if I add her, well, she'll know how I truly do feel and how I truly do care. And then I might be kind of exposing a little bit more of my feelings, and I might have to kind of move on forward into a different kind of a way, which he was not really quite ready to do so. So that is the main reason why he did not. I feel like it was really him protecting himself from the intensity that he felt when he was close to you. And that connection through Snapchat would make the connection feel too real, too close, and he was not ready for it. He was not ready to face that, head on. So that's the reason being, my love. Thank you, my beautiful Shakira, sweetie. Thank you for your cappuccino. Hold on. Elle avait son téléphone tantôt.
Toujours.
Dans le salon. Love Shine. Then we have Shakira. And we have just Janelle. Thank you, my love. All right. So, Love Shine, if you want to post your questions, you can. We are going to move on forward over here to Monica. You would like a love and relationship reading. Here we go. Up next is going to be Love Shine, followed out by Shakira. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, Noël? Non, prenez pas mes fils. Il y a des fils en bas. Je suis tannée de courir après les fils, bébé. Il y a un long fil en bas dans la cuisine, branché dans le comptoir. All right, so let's go see what I've got. King of Swords followed out. Are you involved with somebody who is not necessarily telling you how they truly do feel, and there's like different kind of blockages? Not everything is said out loud. There's different barriers, but the barriers seem to be coming from the person themselves. Does that make any sense at this moment in time? Let me just go and do that. From what I can see at this moment, I feel as though we're into a place, we're into a place where your person thinks about you a lot. They feel quite deeply towards you. You're always a little bit into their mind, but there's a lot of things that they're not saying, and all of it is due. It's not about you, it's about them. They are holding themselves back, their own fears. They could detach themselves from their fears and make things happen if they wanted to put the effort towards it. But I feel like it's not really necessarily something that they're either willing to do or actually wanting to do at this moment. So the situation is probably a little bit stagnant, but it doesn't mean this person doesn't care and doesn't want. But it does mean that the relationship is not really going anywhere at this moment. It's just kind of stuck. Again, not stuck because we don't care, not stuck because we don't want, but stuck because we have our own barriers and because we basically have our own fears. Yeah. I know, that's it, right? Yeah, and he doesn't ask for help with anything. No, he doesn't, sweetie, because that would make him feel like he is too vulnerable. He doesn't want to show that he is vulnerable. He wants to show that he's, he's a man and he's strong and he's got things. He doesn't want to show his vulnerability, sweetie pie. And that's what's happening with it. So he's too afraid to do that. He would almost, my love, prefer to lose you than to actually show to you his fears, his true emotions, what he truly wants and what he's truly afraid of. That's as crazy as it goes. So I feel like at this moment we're not necessarily having any cooperation, so there's not necessarily any movement happening for the moment. I feel like there's delays. I feel like there's frustrations. So this is what I'm going to say for you, sweetie. Whatever is going on over here within his own world, within his own insecurities, within his own fears, he is terribly afraid of commitment. He is terribly afraid of saying, I love you, I want you, I need you, I want to be with you forever. He has many, many problems saying all of those affirmations all together. So you will not be hearing them coming from him at this moment in time. And he feels this way. I know, sweetie pie. And thank you, love shine, sweetie. And sometimes, my beautiful Monica, you can give everything into the world. Every single thing you can give. You can be the best partner into the world. The best one. But if he's not willing to offer to you because of his own insecurities, it doesn't matter how good, doesn't matter how much you're a beautiful diamond, it's not the right one for you. Not for the moment, anyhow. All right. I'm going to say I feel like there will be some movement and there will be some changes, but it's not going to be happening right away. For the moment, you're still speaking about delays. The delays will continue for a good 2 to 3 weeks. Then I feel like there's going to be a little bit of an opening, and that opening should be allowing you to have somewhat of a serious conversation within the following 4 to 5 weeks. I know it's friggin' long, but that's what I'm seeing. So I'm going to say within the following weeks, you're going to have an unblockage. You're going to have a conversation. And whatever is going to be happening in that conversation is going to allow you to move on forward. From what I can see at this moment, I feel like it's going to move into a positive way. So maybe slowly some type of unblockages that are going to be happening. I know it's delays and delays and delays and delays because he keeps on procrastinating, sweetie. So I'm going to say I do feel like there is going to be movement. I do feel like it's going to go into the right way, but I need you to have the greatest self-confidence. I don't want you to budge. I don't want you to go below of what it is that you have to offer or what it is that you are or anything of the such. You continue to be the beautiful diamond that you are. You do what you've got to do, and he's going to have to come and meet you halfway. He's going to have to start giving to you what you need also, because otherwise at some point in time you're going to end up being depleted. You can't give and give and give and the other person gives you nothing, right? So I do feel like something is going to move on forward from this. He does care, he does love, but he is terrified. He is terrified. And that is so scary for him that he's almost willing to lose you. So leave it a good 2 to 3 weeks. Things will kind of move into the energy. You will then have some forward movement. You will have a conversation. That conversation is going to be crucial for what's going to be happening on next. I feel like it's going to go into a positive way, but the energies from here till then can change. For the moment, it's going into a good way though. All right. Now, if there's anything else that you would like to know, or if there's anything that you're kind of wondering about, or if ever you're feeling stress, or if ever you want to talk about it, you can always send me an email. I'll reply back to you. I promise you, my love. But for the moment, the best advice that I can give to you is this is a problem. It's an issue. It's true. It's there. But you guys should be able to move on through it. You should be able to fix whatever is stagnant. It's not that there's something wrong. It's that it's stagnant because we're afraid. You should be able, both of you guys together, to have some type of compromise where you're going to be able to have an understanding and move on forward within the following weeks. So let's hold on to that energy. Let's manifest that. Let's open on up the thoughts, the energies, whatever kind of movements you have every single day. Let it be. Let it be open. Don't block yourself. Let it come towards you, and let's see what that's going to give. All right. Exactly, my love. So that's what I need you to do. Okay, sweetie? Very, very important here, my love. And I'm sending you much love, my beautiful Monica. Much love sent out to you. And a lovely seeing you tonight, sweetie pie. Love Shine followed out by Shakira. So here we go, Shakira. You're going to be on up in just a few moments, and then we're going to go and see just Janelle. Thank you so very much, Monica. And honestly, if ever you do want to talk about it, there's anything, send me an email. I'll write back to you. I promise you. I write back throughout the day, okay? Love Shine. Here we go, sweetie. Yeah, you got beat to the spot, Shakira. But he'll be up in just a few moments. I hope you're feeling better, by the way. I know that you were not feeling well last time around. So here we go. And with Amy, sun up until sleep. What do you need to know? Is he doing anything for your birthday soon? Yeah, they're being ugly, aren't they? It's always an ugly situation. Always. All right. So Shakira is next, followed out by just Janelle, and I'm glad that we've got everything up and running as it should be. Let's go see. So M with Amy, sun up until sleep. A reach out, a connection, a need to balance. Not necessarily any future plans though. And when I say not necessarily any future plans, I mean, we're not saying in 2 weeks we're going to go and do this, we're going to go and do that. It's more day-to-day kind of things, or like, oh, I'll get back to you and we'll be able to see each other maybe in a day or in 2 days. But there's nothing that is planned very far ahead at this moment. I feel like there's too many fluctuations, too many things that are going on into his life. However, I am going to say that we do feel as though things are going well, and we are looking on forward to giving you a meeting point and actually meeting on up with you. So what do you need to know? Thank you, everybody, for your beautiful patience, by the way. So what do you need to know? No real conflicts happening at this moment. Honestly, I keep getting that he wants to reach on out, and it's always into the same position. He wants to continue to reach on out towards you the most that he possibly can. Quite frankly, I feel like he feels like he doesn't do enough. He doesn't give enough. He's not present enough. He feels like you deserve more than what he is actually giving towards you. But I feel like his current circumstances are kind of blocking him from giving you what it is that you need and what it is that you actually do require. So that's what you need to know. He does actually feel bad. He does actually feel bad for not always being there for you. Is he going to do anything for your birthday soon? You're going to have a dinner. A dinner, and I see like a gift card. Maybe he'll end up going shopping with you for the gift card or something, but no, like I feel like it's still going to take him a little bit of a time, but it will be given to you. So I will say dinner, and I will say a gift card, sweetie. Within the following 7 days, 7 to 10 days. But I feel more 7 days. And you've been having issues with probate. I'm sorry for that, sweetie. Like, it's not enough when you lose somebody that is close to you. You have to continue that cycle over and over and over again. I feel like it's difficult, sweetie. I'm not going to say he's not going to. I do feel like he will. But I feel like it's going to be difficult. I feel like there's still more challenges. I feel like if he does actually want to end up having the house and owning it and moving on forward, I feel like there's some type, I don't know what it is exactly, but there's some type of compromise that's going to have to be done. So there is something you're going to have to, well, not you, but there's going to have to be somewhat of an understanding over here that's going to allow him to keep the place, to purchase it, to live into it and everything of the such. Along like with the goods and everything else that are maybe still actually into the house, that I feel like there's items, I feel like there's something that they still want from your dad. So whatever that is, it might actually be part of the plan also, into the agreed plan. And let me give you some tarot. I know. I don't feel like it will. Yes, Shakira, it is. You're next, my love. Your brother got approved. I know he did. And he made an above offer. And because you took his offer first. I know, sweetie. No, I'm not seeing this over until end of November. I don't know why I'm getting like between the 27th and the 30th of November. And yeah, it's not over, sweetie. Unfortunately, my love. As for what you need to know into tarot, I do have our Wheel of Fortune. I do have our Hermit. I do have our Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, but that's normal because of the relationship that you're into. Honestly, sometimes he feels like, he truly does feel like you guys are meant to be together, and he would not change a single thing. But honestly, the type of relationship that you do have, which is represented by the Three of Swords, it's normal. Don't worry about it. It makes sense that it's there. It's like he's into the in-between of sometimes needing to be a hermit, so sometimes needing to be more far away from you because he needs to pay more attention to the other side, so family and wife. But at the very same time, he feels like it's very challenging, but he is absolutely ready to put that effort in to be able to see you over and over and over again. And that's what he's going to continue to do. And within 3, I think of 5 of your questions, we have seen within what is he thinking about me? How is he feeling about me? What is it that you need to know? And then into the tarot, we have the exact same finality, which is him always offering something to you. So there is always that beautiful offer that is there. Therefore, what I'm trying to say is it doesn't really matter what the circumstances are and what is actually happening. May it be good at home, may it be bad at home. He's always going to try to find the best time and the way to be able to see you and spend time with you, because you truly are quite precious to him. So it is a beautiful reading altogether. Okay, then it's not going to be over until then, sweetie. Oh, love shine. That court stuff is horrible. It's never ending. It's never ending. It's forever. Honestly, it sucks. I know. Shakira, you're going to be at 45:30, sweetie. Just Janelle, you're going to be on up next. Okay, so here we go, my beautiful Shakira. It is nice to see you. We're going to start on off over here with your first question. And voila. So let's do this like this. And then your follow-up question is, thank you, sweetie. A love reading for upcoming intentions from his end. Okay, I got you, my love. So let's do that. Beautiful love shine. Stay strong, sweetie. I know. Look, it's not the same situation, but I get it. It's very long. It's very, very long. There's always delays, and they always come up with a date. But then that date, something pops on through. It's very short, and then there's like a following date. And it's always pushed through. Always. I'm going to have to say, be strong. And I know that you are. Your brother will end up getting what it is that he needs, though, sweetie, and what he deserves. So he'll be okay. So, my beautiful, let's go see with your first questions. Just Janelle, you're going to be on up next. And I'm just going to go and validate. Here we go. Okay, everything is good onto my side, so here we go. I know you do. My beautiful Shakira, first questions. We want to know the current thoughts of you today. On your terms. Yeah, he is quite proud, ain't he? La 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 la. That being said, I just kind of feel like sometimes I feel like I know he loves you, and I know that he wants to be with you, and I know that he wants to be able to give you the world. But I feel like often his energies have a lot of vulnerability into them and a lot of ego into them. And both of them, I feel, end up hindering your relationship because he ends up being a little bit onto his side and not giving as much as he actually should because of those two aspects of his personality. So, here we go. We're going to start on off over here. Now, the thoughts, when you're talking about the thoughts about you today. There's a mix of pride, there's surprise, there's deep reflection. Your words yesterday did hit him much harder than he actually expected, but not necessarily into a bad way. In a way that made him realize that, yes, you are serious about your worth, but you're also very, very serious about your boundaries. And that he's been replaying that conversation, feeling both, yes, admiration towards you, but also kind of feeling hurt. I feel like his ego is a little bit bruised. So I feel like, yes, he is very, very proud. And I know that pride makes him hesitate to admit how much strength actually moves him. because your strength does move him. It does allow him to move on forward. Your strength and what you say and what you open on up towards actually opens up different doors for you and him at the same time. So I feel like underneath that pride, there's like a current of respect and even longing. So I feel like he's thinking, she's not choosing me anymore. She means it this time around. Like, you're not going to play around with this. Either you're going to take me or somebody else is going to. I'm not going to fart around with this. And that stirs something inside of him. It stirs chaos. It stirs frustration. It stirs all different kind of emotions mixed on in. Sadness, wonder, confusion. So there's that quiet fear of losing you. And that's kind of mixed with the desire to kind of step up. He doesn't want to lose you. He needs to do something. What's he going to do? How's he going to do it? But he's not quite ready to do it. So if he could actually just drop his guard and actually tell you, I see your value, I just don't always necessarily show it, that would be good. But I feel like he's wrestling with his emotions at this moment. And I feel like he's trying to find that balance between keeping control and not losing the woman who makes him feel like he is worthy, like he is alive, that he is passionate, that he is a passionate human, that he is desired. So that's what I can actually see from it. And that's what he's actually feeling from that. So those are his thoughts of you. And you saying, if he's not going to give it to you, somebody else is going to. Now, into the love energies and intentions. Just Janelle, let us know if you're around. Okay, sweetie, you're going to be on up in a few moments. The upcoming energy is one that is moving forward. It feels like he's entering somewhat of a very important turning point. One that's actually going to mean that we have some movement. That's going to bring clarity, but that's also going to bring some truth. So I feel like you and S share that very deep energetic pull. And I feel like there's equal parts of passion, but also tension. He feels your strength, and he feels that your strength is rising. He knows how strong you are. And that's making him look towards himself, but inward. So he's realizing that he can't approach you into the same way that he used to. The games have changed. The table has changed. So over the next few weeks, I feel like his energy is going to show emotional honesty that's going to surface. And I feel like he is being pushed by spirit to show rather than promise. So I feel like his intentions are evolving. I feel like he's thinking more about commitment. I feel like he's thinking more about stability. I feel like he's thinking more about how to align the actions but with his words. But I feel like his pride is still there and it's lingering. So he wants things to unfold onto his own terms, even though your energy is teaching him that love needs balance and love needs mutual respect. And that's what you're wanting, and that's what you're asking from him. So you're going to start to see that you're going to notice him being quieter one moment, if you will, rather than something that's going to be very, very, how could I say, you're going to notice him being quieter one moment. It's not going to be something that's going to be very warm, very attentive right away. He's going to kind of take his time. And by time, I'm going to say probably anywhere between 5 to 7 days. So his heart and his ego, they're wrestling with each other. And spirit is showing that if you continue to stand into your truth, which I know you can, like when you told him your terms, it's going to slowly melt his resistance. He's slowly going to be realizing this connection is not casual. This connection is something karmic. This is something meant to push both of you guys towards an emotional growth, because that's where you're actually meant to be. So basically, I'm telling you that his upcoming intentions are about proving his place into your life. Even if he's still learning how to navigate it, even if he's still learning within his own maturity and his own emotional depth, that is what he needs to prove to you. That's what he's going to be working on. So that's what I can see for you, sweetie pie. Oh no, Janelle, he's a ding dong. Hi, bright eyes, sweetie. Oh no. I'm sorry, he's a ding dong, sweetie. All right, I'll be with you shortly, just Janelle, sweetie. I got you, my beautiful Shakira. I've got you, my love. I'm sorry, just Janelle, he was a ding dong. Oh, you can definitely get messages. Don't worry, Shakira. I will always give you messages. Always, always, always. Okay, hold on. So after everything you told him, my pleasure, sweetie. Yes. That's the crazy thing about men. That is the crazy thing about men, my beautiful Shakira. Sometimes it doesn't matter. I'm going to take the cards onto it, but actually not even sometimes. I feel like often. It does not matter how perfect you are, how loving. I mean, you could cook him dinner, you could cook him breakfast and wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and look like a doll. You could tie his shoes for him and send him off to work with the best lunch ever. You could make a beautiful fire when he arrives home and give him massages and whatever. If he is not ready for it, there is nothing that you can do that will change his mind. Nothing. As perfect as you are, which is why before I go and answer your following question, I'm going to say to you, and that goes out to everybody, if it is good for you what you are doing into your relationship, into your connections, please do it and move on forward with it. But if you're doing too much or you're trying to do something in order to have somebody come closer to you by expecting something, if they didn't want it before, they're not going to change for it. People are kind of finicky, anyways, into that kind of a way. And I hate to say so, and I do not want to put men in one category and women into another, but I myself personally truly do believe that women are from Venus and men are from Mars. We do not have the same way of thinking. We do not have the same way of reacting. And our thought process is completely different. So I feel like often we would be willing to do something and change something. I feel like Kwanzaa, you men are a little bit more stubborn. Is basically what I want to say. I don't want to put all men into the same basket. I'm just saying. All right, so to answer your question over here, sweetie, and just to know I'm going to come and see you after. I feel as though at this moment he's looking at you like with a mix of awe, but also admiration. But there's also that touch of shock. Like the energy that you stood in is so confident, is so self-assured, and so unapologetically knowing your worth. It kind of shifted the dynamic. But completely. Like he's realizing that you're no longer operating from some emotion alone, but from self-respect and from grounded power, which changes everything. So he's thinking she's not like the rest. She's not begging for love. She's choosing it. And that stirs something that is deep within him, a recognition that you're a woman who knows her value and who's not going to settle for half effort or empty promises. There is an attraction into that strength that is there, that is very, very strong. And it's making him view you as the one who actually got through his defenses. Like you would be the one who actually knocked down all those barriers, all those fences that he's had up forever. So what he wants deep down is to still have you. Oh, you're not going anywhere, sweetie. No, he loves you. But on a level that matches his new version of you. You have created a new version of yourself. You have created a modified version of yourself. And his pride makes him hesitate to say it outright. Yet energetically, he's drawn to prove himself worthy now because you have elevated yourself so high. Now he's got to come and meet you. So I feel like he's fantasizing about showing you that he can step up. But he's also highly intimidated by you because you're no longer waiting for him to define the connection. You are defining it. So he's quietly admiring your independence, but he's simultaneously trying to figure out how to come towards you without losing that control. So Spirit shows that this is your power. This is your power moment. The more you hold your ground, the more he's going to feel the pull to rise up to meet you. You have switched things up, my love. You have, in so many ways. Yeah, you're right, Juanson. But when you say it like that, I actually want to say that there's women who are stupidly stubborn too. It goes both ways. Let me give you some messages. Shakira, what I really want to say within all three of your questions, basically before I give you the messages, is you have set your story. This is your timeline, all right? You have said exactly what you want and where your finality is. And you have said, you come and meet me right over here, or this is not going to be able to work. There is going to be an ending. Something is going to happen here. And so now he knows that you're serious. Now he knows that you've got to do something. So continue elevating yourself. He will come on up and rise to your level. Why? Because he loves you and doesn't want to lose you. He will rise up. He will end up giving you what it is that you want. It's just a question of time. Let me give you some messages. Continue rising, my love. Do not give up. I'm going to go with some blunt cards to begin with. Then I'm going to go with different ones. All right. Here we go. No, you're not going to do this forever. This is crap. You don't want to do this forever. You don't want to have to run into a circle. You said you wanted to marry me. You said, all right, then let's do it. Don't say things you're not going to do. If you said you're going to do it, come and do it. I'm willing to do it. But you have to move on forward. Don't play no games. No. I've got you, Shakira. I understand you, sweetie. No, we can't do this forever. I know that you are the one that I want to spend my life with. I'm affected by cosmic and collective energies. When you're not around, I truly do miss you. My heart truly does hurt. I have seen the future with you, and I do want you by my side. I want to be able to date you. I know that we will be together. And now we're going to switch up decks because I've had enough of this one. Let me give you another one. No, actually, before I continue, I want to take this one out, okay? Which I did use for you last time, which you did like and I do love. So before we continue. Hi, Pertinacity. Nice to see you, sweetie. This is about him daydreaming about you. But look at that. Oh, my dear Lord. Daydreaming about you and being a turquoise. That's it. He's daydreaming, thinking about the most beautiful things with you, but he is slow as a turtle, my sweet love. So basically, Spirit is saying, you're going to have to, you're going to still have to wait for him a little bit. Just a little bit, sweetie. All right. I am having dreams about you. Please do be patient with me. You make me want to change for the better. I want you to know that you're important. I was looking for the rest of it. And let's go with one last message. Here we go. I am missing you. Okay, let's go another one. I don't want you to move on. How are you doing, my beautiful pertinacity? It is nice to see you, my love. So, my beautiful Shakira, you stand your ground. Thank you, my beautiful bright eyes, sweetie pie. You're going to be up in, I don't know, say about 5 minutes, bright eyes. Are you willing to stick around? 5 minutes, my love. How are you doing? Shakira, I'm sending you much love. And you continue. I know you're strong. I know that you're a brick wall. You are beautiful. You've got this. Continue to stand your ground. You will get what you deserve, sweetie pie. Alrighty, so here we go, and let's go see. Thank you, my beautiful bright eyes, sweetie. It's nice to see you. Okay, just to now, so the ding dong. Yeah, what's happening with ding dong? Let me go and see. Energy with the next new love connection. Has anything changed in what's coming for you for this weekend? Let's go see. Okay, so let's go over here, and I'm just going at the same time. Yeah, ding dong ditch. Okay, it sounds right. I'm just going to give I'm actually going to give myself an idea into my mind. Bright eyes, you're going to be right after, okay? So just a few moments. Lilith and Juanson at 10:30 tonight, okay, sweetie pie? So into the following 15 minutes. And the list is currently correct. Just Janelle, followed out by Bright Eyes. Followed by our beautiful pertinacity. Thank you, sweetie. I'll be with you quite shortly, my love. And you shall have a timestamp, no doubt about it. So just Janelle, my love. What's happening for you? What is happening? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's go and see. So we're definitely forgetting about the other. The other's no good. We don't want no other. Not necessarily any big challenges coming your way. Justice will be given towards you. We do also have the star. Oh, when I say justice will be given toward, it sounds so bad. It sounds like somebody's doing something bad to you, which is not what I want to say. I'm saying that what is due to you will be coming your way. So if something has wronged you, the karma will come their way and better will come yours, is what I'm basically saying. Now, for the moment in time, do I actually see a new love coming on through? I see more hopes and wants and desires with our star. That's more what I see. I feel like over here we do not necessarily have any type of, we don't really have any problems, but you really are into a place where this needs to take amends. So somebody who has hurt you needs to either say they're sorry or make things better. We're into a place over here with our Four of Cups where we're not necessarily going on out, not necessarily into big movement, but our Knight of Cups in reverse is telling me that things are a little bit stagnant. So I feel like the energy around your next love connection, yes, has definitely shifted. I feel like what's going to be happening into your future is somebody who's going to feel lighter, somebody who's going to feel more open, somebody who's going to be actually ready for something that is going to align with the real you, not the version, that is used to settling or just kind of waiting. So Spirit does show that you've done a lot of work, even without necessarily realizing it. And that kind of work, that makes your aura magnetic, and it draws someone in who sees your value without needing to prove it. So the next connection is going to come with curiosity, but with a certain level of emotional depth. Somebody who's going to make you feel seen, somebody who's going to make you feel heard. There's a spark that is building. I feel like it is possibly somebody who, it could be somebody that you've energetically, not physically, energetically has already crossed paths. But I feel like this person is starting to notice you differently. There is somebody in regards to work in some kind of a way. I don't know who it is. There's somebody who has either been watching you, not in a spooky kind of creepy way, all right? But there's somebody who has noticed you, but I feel like they're keeping it within. What I will say is this. I feel like there is new connections that are coming towards you, but I feel like they're more going to take into a couple of weeks, not right away. I'm going to say maybe 3 to 5 weeks is where it seems to be happening. So as for this weekend, I'm going to say I feel like it's going to be most likely vibrant, probably social. There might be some last minute plans that are involved into this weekend. You could be attracting unexpected attention, flirtation. You could have meaningful conversations, all different kind of things, but it's not going to be the person that I'm talking about here. It could be somebody who could be fun. It could be somebody who is of passage, but it has nothing to do with this person who's coming on into the following 3 to 5 weeks. So I'm going to say this weekend, even though there are some things that seem to be last minute, it seems to be more relaxed. It seems to be more authentic. And I feel like love is slowly going to start to come and find you. So let's leave it a little bit of time and see what's going to be happening for you, sweetie. Whoever this person is about 5'9", 5'10". Fairly tall. Normal shape. So not super buffed, not anything else. Just normal shaped. Nice, sweet. They seem to like sports, but not be too, overboarded within it. Nice person. This person seems to be a dog person too. I don't know why. I just see a dog person. Thank you, my beautiful bright eyes, sweetie. Well, that's okay. But you know what, my beautiful Janelle? The person of work, I don't really care that you're not interested into them. Why? Because they seem to be interested into you, but they're not the connection that I'm seeing who's coming on through. I'm just saying there's somebody at work who's interested into you. The fact that you don't necessarily see them makes sense, since they're kind of watching you or kind of looking at you because they're attracted, but you're not attracted. Therefore, you have not noticed or seen them or paid attention to them. But there is somebody at work who is interested into you. They have lighter colored hair for some reason, is what I can see. Yeah. So I'm going to say look to different type of conversations. Look at different type of last minute invites. They can be really, really quite fun for you this weekend. They can move you into different type of energies. But as for new love coming on in, new energies, we're going to be talking more around the following 4 to 5 weeks. I don't know. Let me go see. Maybe it is a guy in physical therapy. I don't know. Hold on. Let me go see. Let's go and peek at it since we're here and just, snooping around. So is it the guy in physical therapy altogether? Queen of Pentacles passing on through the Hierophant. No, actually the cards are showing me a no. I'm not going to say this person's not interested in you, but it's not the one. Were you interested into the snooping around, Bright Eyes? Is that what happened? Yeah. All right. I know. All right, here we go. Please do keep me updated, sweetie pie. Keep me updated. I don't see any more ding-dongs for the moment. I don't. The next one's going to be more serious. You might meet a couple ding-dongs along the way, but I never promised anything. I said they would just be for fun. So, up to you. Bright Eyes, what's up with you, my love? Beautiful Janelle, I am wishing you the loveliest of evenings, sweetie pie. All right, Pertinacity, you're going to be on up next. And Bright Eyes, here we go. Email. All right, let's do this. And hold on. Okay, I got you. Oh no! What happened? Oh no. Oh. Okay, sweetie. We're gonna go and figure this out, all right? Let's go see what we've got. We're gonna start with the first question. And we're going to move on forward. So first question, and then Pertinacity is going to be following on through. Okay, so let's just go over here. So just 1 second. Question number 1. About A and the cheer program altogether. There will always be evil people out there, or evil energies, or bad energies, or people who utilize their energy into a bad way. We can see it in as many ways as we want. I feel like Spirit is showing that what has happened to A was unfair, was emotionally heavy, but it also had a divine redirection to it. I feel like the two coaches who actually plotted against her, I feel like they're going to seem successful at first, but I feel like their teamwork lacks the actual leadership and the heart that A had to actually bring to the program. So I feel like over time, the cracks will start to show, the disorganization, the tension, the lack of inspiration. So I feel like Spirit says that A's energy was a little bit of that glue, if you will, that kept things vibrant and kept things unified, and that her absence is going to be felt much more than what anybody actually kind of realized, but by then it will be too late. So I feel like this experience will ultimately lead her towards a new opportunity where there will be a dedication, where there will be a creativity that's going to be actually valued for her and not undermined by anybody. So basically, to answer your question, you're wondering, are they going to fall? Is their empire going to fall? The answer, clear, is yes, it will. But it's not going to fall right away. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to slowly crumble on down. As for A and the relationship with the kids, you have a lot of A's, right? Okay, the first one was, you know, your first question. This is another one. We're talking about a man this one along. The energy is strained. It's not easy, sweetie. It's not easy, but it's not hopeless. All right? I feel as though A's spirit shows that there's guilt, shows that there's confusion, but I feel like he knows things have gone a little bit too far, but kind of struggles with how to actually rebuild that trust. So the next few months are going to bring, yes, slow progress, especially if he begins taking the small but very consistent steps rather than big emotional ones. So Spirit is encouraging forgiveness, but also communication. It's not about perfection. It's about showing up. So his heart does want to mend things, but he'll need to prove that through patience and through beautiful follow-on through along the way. So is it going to become better? It definitely can, but he's definitely going to have to put a lot of work into it. Definitely going to have to be a switch over here. But is it hopeless? No. With forgiveness and communication, things will be better and things will be okay. But it's going to take, if I'm going to give you somewhat of a time frame to help you on through, I'm going to say between the following 8 to 12 months. It's not a short-term kind of a progress. It's going to take a certain amount of time, my love. Now, about you and this person's connection, what's going to be happening with it. You know that the connection that you have is a connection that is deeply karmic, all right? It's meant to teach both of you an emotional truth, but also a strength. Now, A's energy towards his marriage feels like it is detached. He's not lying. It's detached. He's emotionally already halfway out. He's got a foot in, a foot out. But Spirit is saying to you, caution. While the connection with you is real, while the timing is going to be everything. There's love with you, there's desire, there's genuine care. Yet, he needs to fully close the chapter before he can truly open another one with stability with you. So for the moment, I'm going to say I do see some growth ahead. I do feel like your relationship can evolve, but it's going to require honesty, patience, and boundaries. Spirit is clearly asking you and saying that you can love him without losing yourself. So let him show you through his actions, not simply through his intentions, that he's ready for this new beginning with you. So what I'm saying is, yes, he is not happy where he is. He's not lying. Is he ready to leave the other person? No. So if you truly do want to be with him, you're going to have to show patience. You're going to have to wait for the transitions. You're going to have to wait for the right moment. The right moment seems to be a fair amount of time away. I'm going to say if it happens around the end of 2026, it'll be good. But it could be put off further. It could be before too. Before the moment, I'm seeing more around end of 2026. Therefore, next year. So, I know that he says he's unhappy, and I know that it's true. But between saying I'm unhappy and I'm willing to leave everything there and move on, is a completely different thing. So he's good at saying he's unhappy, and it's true, and he does love you, and he does care for you, and he would much prefer be with you. But he's not ready to let go of that and the consequences of that to move on forward right away. That's where the complications, that's where the time comes on through. I don't know, I think it might be stuck. Wait, hold on. Okay. Patience is your downfall, right? It's mine too. I know. Let me give you some messages, bright eyes coming from him. I need you to work onto your patience. Don't let it be your Achilles. Is that how you call it in English? Le talon d'Achille. Yeah, don't let it be your downfall, sweetie. I'm actually going to move over here and give you some messages. Hold on, sweetie. You have turned my world upside down. I want us to meet on up so we can talk. I want you to openly communicate with me. I want you to know that I do love you. I don't want to run away from anything, but I do feel like things are moving slowly. My feelings are so much deeper than something that is sexual. I often dream about us having a family together. And I need you to tell me that you love me. My beautiful bright eyes, I am sending you much love, sweetie. Much, much love sent out to you. Kemal, I'm sorry. I think I'm saying your name correctly, and if I'm not, I'm sorry, sweetie. To answer your question about your dad, I'm gonna come and see pertinacity. Bright eyes, have yourself a lovely evening and continue to shine bright, my love. Kemal, your dad, I'm going to say, is very egocentric. Whatever your dad is, I need you to disconnect, okay? I need you to disconnect from whatever it is that your dad did, whatever decisions it is that he made. He's not into a right place, not into a good timing, not emotionally, not psychologically. Whatever it is that he seems that he is doing for his own good. He's not thinking about you into it, which doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. It means that he's thinking about himself. It means that he's being very egocentric. That being said, he will have disappointment. He will have frustrations. Will he try to come on back at some point? Perhaps. What I do feel is that he will be having some regrets for what he is choosing and what he has chosen. But what he is doing, he seems to be doing for his own survival. And so he's putting and prioritizing himself first above you or anybody else, which doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It means he's prioritizing his own needs, his self. That being said, I do wish the very best for you, sweetie, and I do hope that things get better for you, my love. Pertinacity. Here we go. Pertinacity. You are going to be at 127, and then we're going to go and see Watson. So, Loth, my beautiful love, you can say that we're closed if you want to, sweetie. Yeah, I already answered the question. Yeah, I already did, sweetie pies. Yeah, we can put somewhat of a time frame. I know that you're spamming, Kemal. I get it. I understand it. Just don't spam next time along, please. Yes, but I did answer your question, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith love. Here we go for our beautiful pertinacity. Sometimes, into a crazy way, people leave us or abandon us, not because they don't love us, but because they need to find themselves, and sometimes it's a better way. Into a crazy kind of way. Sometimes it is. But only time actually goes on through to actually show that it is or that it's not. So that being said, yeah. My beautiful pertinacity. Let's go and see what I've got for you, sweetie. Then we're going to go and see Juanson. What are your prospects after interview for job 1, close by and okay. Here we go, love. We finally decorated our pumpkins. Well, decorated. Actually, nobody painted them. Anyways, we carved them. And I all made a witch. Surprising, ain't it? But it's so cool. It's got like my long socks that are... Anyways, it's so cool. I'll take pictures. I'll send it to you guys. Matthias did a funny face kind of a thing, which is really weird because it's not his style. And Raphael the Pirate. That being said, carving pumpkins is quite the job and takes a really long time. So, here we go. What do I have? Pertinacity, sweetie. The energy around the position altogether. The energy around the position does feel like it is steady, and it does feel like it is promising. I feel like Spirit shows that you have the skills, you have the presence that they're looking for. And if you move forward with this role, it could actually offer stability, a supportive environment, more opportunities that can be small, but very, very meaningful for the growth, or for your growth, if you will. So your experience and your professionalism, they make you stand out, and the universe is giving this path to you into somewhat of a green light. So this position could be really, really quite grounding. It could really help you, and it could help you build that confidence and build that momentum while actually staying closer to your current life altogether. So do I actually see it going into a good way? I'm going to say yes. Now, that's the one who is close on by. The one that requires moving, that one I feel carries excitement and carries potential for big changes, but also does have a lot of uncertainty towards it. I feel like the energy is suggesting that if you do pursue the second one that would require you moving, it could open doors that you did not anticipate, which could be exciting. More responsibility, new connections, a fresh chapter that is going to challenge you to grow quickly. So moving will be part of the equation. And Spirit encourages you to actually consider both the practical and the emotional readiness. So if you're aligned with that path, then okay, why not? It will require faith, and it will require flexibility. Overall, I'm going to say maybe job one who is close by, or job two that actually requires you to move. One is steady and comforting, which is job one, and the other is more dynamic and transformative. Spirit is saying towards you to choose the path that's going to be best for you. That's going to help you onto the long term. That's going to make you more happy, not just something that is going to be into your immediate convenience. So I want you to keep that into your mind when you are making your decision. Could you get either one of them? You definitely could. I do see you getting more the one who is close on by. I feel like that one is more available, however, than the number two. I know you're manifesting more for number two. I know you are, but I feel like number one is more. I know, but I feel like number one is more available. Number two would allow you to move on forward, would allow you to have somewhat of a brand new beginning elsewhere, new energy, new people, new everything. And like I said, both of them are available for you. But the energy surrounding the first opportunity seems to be stronger. And while saying stronger, I'm going to say both are available. But number one, if I'm going to give you a percentage, I feel is like an 85-90%. As for job number two, seems to be more like a 65-70. So there is a certain difference between what I'm seeing into the energies that are offered towards you. You could get neither one of them. You could get either one of them. But the first one seems to be the one that is available for the moment. I'm going to say, you know what? Manifest. Go ahead with it, sweetie. Manifest for the second one. I'm definitely not going to say to you, go for number one if you want number two. Go for it, my love. Go and get what it is that you need. Go and get what you want. Make yourself happy, my love. They're both available. So if you really are manifesting number two, go on in with great strength, with great energy. Start aligning things so you can really get that number two, and you could switch things up. Absolutely, my love. I'm going to go and see Watson into the meantime. So here we go. And Watson. A relaxing evening, not really. A relaxing weekend, not really. Why weekend? Oh, you've been having a relaxing. I'm like, I'm not on a weekend. I'm on Monday. Yeah. I'm on Monday and I have Matthias who is into a week of exams. So he only has like half days at school this week. Yeah, no rest over here. No rest. You spent some time with your turtles. He didn't send me no pictures of those little cute little turtles. And watching spooky movies. I've been wanting to watch. It's crazy because I don't like horror movies. I've been wanting to watch The Conjuring. I don't know. I did see the phone booth or phone. I don't know what the heck it is. The second one. It's horrible. No sponsorship here, and I'm sorry. It's a really awful movie. I've been wanting to go and really scare myself because it's Halloween. After that, forget about it. I want to go and watch The Grinch and everything. Oh, what is it I saw today? Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, I believe, is going to be like in a Scrooge movie or something. Yeah, I don't know. I saw that today. Any hoot. It will be interesting. I think he'll do a really, really good job into that place. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but yeah, I saw that. Sending a much love to you, my beautiful pertinacity. So. Wait, hold on. Let's go back over here. You have 9 people who have auditioned. Okay. Thank God you are one of them. Okay. Here we go. We're going to start with the general, and then we're going to move on forward. All right. All right, so general energy. Right now, I feel like your energy is more into a reflective kind of a place. A fertile place, but a reflective place. I feel like it's time of assessing what you truly want for your life and for your heart. I feel like Spirit is guiding you to focus on clarity, but also to a certain alignment. So let go of anything that's not serving your highest good at this moment, because there is a forward momentum, but it's kind of feeling a little bit subtle. So just like the universe is quietly setting a little bit of the stage for something meaningful to enter into your life, patience and presence are going to be the key at this moment, okay? Now, I also feel like love-wise, your romantic energy is there. It is magnetic. I feel like it is calling in somebody who is going to resonate deeply with your heart, but also with your values. So I'm going to say trust into the timing of love, focus onto self-love, let go of any type of past, I'm going to say disappointments, because they are lessons at this moment, but they are definitely not anchors that need to, anchor you on down. I still feel like you have a really, really good chance at getting the role. So I'm going to say don't let go of that in either kind of a way. As for E's energy today, she's in forward movement, but she is feeling more calm, more emotionally balanced. I feel like there's a gentle, a grounded energy around her. I feel like she's in a place where there's inner clarity, but I also feel like she's mindful of her feelings for you. And I feel like she, yes, is busy. Yes, she is reserved, but that affection that she has towards you, it's always there. If there's anything that she would like to say, she thinks about the bond that you share, the presence and the energy that you have and that you bring into her life. You bring comfort. You bring connection. You bring a gentle curiosity. So I'm going to say she really does admire you. She admires your authenticity. So, and the way that you make her feel seen. What she would want to say, she thinks about you more often than what you think. She cares about you much more than what you think. And you're always going to be deeply into her heart. An angel message. You are deeply loved and cherished. Trust the bond that connects your hearts and let your intuition guide your interactions. And an oracle message. Open your heart fully. Love flows where it is nurtured and respected. Focus on clarity and gentle communication. And love messages. You're always into my thoughts and in my heart. Your presence brings me comfort and joy. You are valued more than words can express. I feel connected to you in ways that I cannot explain. I know, you do have a chance. That being said, my beautiful loves, we shall end the live for tonight. I am wishing all of you a beautiful, lovely evening, sweet dreams, and we shall see each other tomorrow. Same place, same time, but with better audio. Good night, my loves.